is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Hello.
So Clemson's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one.
Chilling.
And we've been really
college.
eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now they've got a little room to work with. The 28 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida's offense will go to work for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's ball. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump up.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Gators in the hurry up.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. On, close to the marker, it's Wilson. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might be calling a hot route. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Lagway. Got it in the middle.
That's not
quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Gators! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. This time they'll go to the running game. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The run from the shotgun. Nice move there. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Back to pass. It's on target and complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the big fella showing off the hands a little bit. He's a guy that you use him for blocking a lot, but showing the versatility there with the catch and the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
You gotta call him. You're not gonna call him? What did you say? What did you say?
I picked other and it was from Roblox.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Because it's not through Roblox, it's through the Apple.
Wants to go up top on first down. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Back's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
No.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Right, throw it there.
Touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Florida. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to...
You're going to be late. Just get there late.
And he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays.
Okay.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. That pass is well on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert.
did a great job. Third and short on the opponent side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The kick is on its way. And the returner will be brought down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking for room. It's Davidson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Under fire. Makes the catch. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now.
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Gators! And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll haul it in right around.
Break a tackle, man.
The team able to sling it to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Working the middle. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and long, and they can get the 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They bring the punter onto the
Rutgers, why'd you pick Rutgers?
They'll have to punt for the 4th time today.
New Jersey.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snaps it in the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Not much room to run.
I was cover 4, but it looked like blitz.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Beneath the
See
shadow
if this works.
Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The Gators get it past the sticks.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. Touchdown, Florida. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and...
You scared him, guys.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice.
Trying to, man, trying to.
44 with a first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Might as well give it to him again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to suck this clock away and get a W.
Nah, I know which play you're talking about, but no, not really.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moulton.
Is it? Well, there's like different ones. There's ones out of like trips. There's one like in 5-wide receiver. There's like four.
This is a running back that can hurt you running it
That
between
one?
the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter.
I don't use it, bro. So.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep
Yeah, I don't use that play, to be honest. I don't have it really in my playbook.
Dropping back, it's Flagway. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I've never really used that play.
The Gators are rolling down the field.
Yeah, just toss that one to the side, dude.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Looking for a crease. It's Ball. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
I mean, it's probably going to be, you probably see people walking in there. I'm not sure.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Flagway. Pulls it in, it's Moulton. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he would...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national
They sent the notice super late, you know, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not even going to go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Yeah, like 3. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. That's the kind
Are you sure you're at the right school?
Get you going as they get it out to the 36. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
I know, I heard. I also heard somebody won the championship.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top.
Yep, Sam Houston
A
knows.
deep throw as the clock winds down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the
I read Sam Houston.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh shit! It's Austin Middle School. What the fuck? Why did I say Sam Houston?
Time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that
Shit.
jersey dirt.
Hey, I don't know why I said Sam Houston, but it's Austin Middle School.
Hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down,
So just when you get there, just be like,
he's
just
going
told
up top here
Austin.
late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one
What
that
the hell? Why did I say? Why did I read Sam
Florida
Houston?
has the ball back, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exit.
And you know the
It was
coaching staff's
running
got to
by.
be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the ball.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To the air. It's Lagway. Rushes on him. Escapes the... Sacked.
Yeah, man.
Way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might get...